In the shadows of 1930s Cleveland, Ohio, a sinister presence stalked the city's poorest streets. Bodies were discovered, decapitated, dismembered, and often mutilated beyond recognition. A name whispered in fear: the Cleveland Torso Murderer. For years, this unidentified killer operated unchecked, preying on the vulnerable, leaving behind a trail of horror. Despite the efforts of one of America's most famous lawmen, Eliot Ness, the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run was never caught. It began with a grisly discovery. On September 23, 1935, in a gully at the edge of Kingsbury Run, police uncovered two mutilated bodies. One was identified as 29-year-old Edward Andraschi. His head was severed cleanly and buried nearby. He had rope burns around his wrists, and worse, he had been castrated. Beside him lay another man, now known only as John Doe First. His body was partially burned, his hair removed by fire or blade. But this was just the beginning. By 1936, the Cleveland Torso Murderer had claimed more lives. Victims were found scattered, their heads often missing. Florence Polillo, a 44-year-old woman, was dismembered and stuffed into baskets. Her head was never recovered, but her throat had been slit. Police could only guess what her vanished hands and head might have revealed. Then came the discovery of John Doe II, nicknamed the Tattooed Man. On June 5, 1936, railroad workers stumbled upon his decapitated body near tracks. His head was found some distance away.
What's disturbing is the precision. Whoever did this had medical or surgical knowledge. The head was removed cleanly at the cervical vertebra. This wasn't just brutal, it was calculated.
Time and again, the killer's gruesome calling cards appeared in the same areas: discarded torsos, hidden heads, and surgical cuts. By 1938, the tally of victims rose to at least 12, though many believe the true number could be far higher. The victims were drifters, prostitutes, and the homeless. During the Great Depression, poverty forced many to live in the Hoovervilles of Kingsbury Run. For the Cleveland Torso Murderer, it was the perfect hunting ground. Many of the male victims were castrated, adding another layer of horror to the killer's methods. Some bodies, like that of John Doe IV, were chemically treated, their skin toughened to a leathery texture. By the time the killer was through, more than body parts had been severed. These were lives stolen, identities lost, and a city plunged into terror. The case drew the attention of Cleveland's high-profile public safety director, Eliot Ness. Famous for taking down Al Capone, Ness vowed to bring the killer to justice. But the Torso Murderer was elusive. Desperate to regain control, Ness ordered raids into the shantytowns. He hoped to flush out the killer or protect potential victims, but all the city saw was fire and fear. Ness's methods made headlines but failed to deliver the crucial break. Detectives arrested over 9,000 individuals in connection with the murders. Two suspects emerged. One, Frank Dolezal, was arrested but died mysteriously in jail under suspicious circumstances. The other, Dr. Francis Sweeney, a World War I medic with deep psychological scars. Ness personally interrogated Sweeney, who failed 2 polygraph tests. But Sweeney's political connections and lack of concrete evidence kept him free. Over the decades, the Cleveland Torso Murders have sparked books, movies, graphic novels, and even conspiracy theories. Was the killer Sweeney, a deranged vagrant, or someone else entirely? Even today, the identity of the Mad Butcher remains unknown, and with modern forensics exhuming bodies for DNA analysis in 2024, the Torso Murderer's final secret may yet be uncovered. Who was the Cleveland Torso Murderer? A mad doctor, a desperate vagrant, or a phantom who vanished into thin air? What do you think? Share your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more chilling mysteries from Whispers of the Crime, because some crimes refuse to be forgotten.